So let's go straight there now. Sam Richardson is a musician from Cornwall, be performing at Boardmasters. Morning to you, Sam.
Hello, how's it going?
No, well, very good. And do you know what? Every time we've crossed over to that position you're in now, we're all slightly envious because what a setting. What a place to have a festival.
I'm very lucky to live here. I'm very, very lucky to live here, and to have one of the best music festivals in the UK just on our doorstep, don't really get much better than that, does it?
Yeah, absolutely. And we've actually got our drone up above where you are, I think, just looking at the waves coming in there. Tell us, for those people who haven't heard of Boardmasters before, tell us a bit about it, because as you say, combination of, it's a surfing event, but then there's the music, and you're one of those who'll be performing.
Yeah, we are. No, we've played at Boardmasters probably 4 or 5 times now, which is a real honour, to be honest with you. But I mean, what can I say? It's the best music festival in the UK, and it's in Cornwall, and you've got a view like this. I don't really think you get much better than that. You can keep your Glastonbury. It's Boardmasters for me.
Sam, it's Naga here. Good morning to you. Quite interesting what your latest single is focusing on, because it properly reflects your environment where you've been brought up. Tell us more about it.
Yeah, Losing Heart, the latest song, it's kind of about growing up in Cornwall and the struggles that we're facing now as sort of young adults. The place where I grew up, called St Agnes, it seems like every other house has become a second home that lies empty for most of the year. And there's a lot of young people and, to be fair, sort of, you know, families that are struggling to find places to stay. People with their kids in the school that are having to leave where they grew up, and generations of people being forced out the parishes and the villages around the Cornish coast, which is it's quite heartbreaking. And I felt like I had something to say, so I thought the best way for me to do that is to write it into a song.
How have the fans reacted? Because, you know, when times are tough, often, when we were talking earlier to the stars of a new Fisherman's Friends film, you know, wanting a bit of escape, how do fans react when, you know, that dose of realism kind of comes into the arts and something that they wanted, I suppose, traditionally to use to escape?
Yeah, I mean, it's like I've said before, it's such a beautiful part of the world, and I can see why people want to come down here so much. I really can, and we love people coming down. We really do. I think Boardmasters is a real Cornish success story, and I think the amount of people that it attracts is fantastic. I think it's really great, but I think local people are running into some issues when it comes to housing down here at the minute, and it's hard. It's quite difficult for people. I hope that the song maybe touches people and touches a bit of a point that I think has been missed on a more national scope. Is my hope.
Well, it's a point very well made, and I know that people down there do worry about, you know, how young people can stay there. Just on the surfing side, are you a surfer yourself, Sam?
I dabble a little bit here and there. I love the sea. I was in the sea last night doing a little bit of body surfing, which is great, and we've got a double kayak, so we love launching that off Trevornant's Cove and going up and down the beautiful cliffs. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the sea. You've got to be careful, but I'm a big fan of the sea.
Yeah, well, that's another thing that's worth saying, because we can see, I mean, you probably know the water fairly well. I'm not sure, how would you assess the waves today for the surfers, and well, for those people who are getting down there just to swim as well? What does it look like to you?
They're okay. I've seen bigger waves in Newquay, I've got to be honest. I think for some of the pro surfers, they might be a little bit small, but the absolute skills that they have, I wouldn't be surprised if they make them look like the world's greatest waves. And
Sam, you've got to give you, I know, you know, you're a musician, but we've had the sea forecast, or the sea assessment, the weather as well. It is absolutely glorious. You're going to be obviously having to make sure that fans stay cool whilst watching you.
The weather is absolutely beautiful today. I just hope that people maybe sink a couple pints of water in between their pints of whatever else they're drinking.
Wise words. Look, thank you. Lovely to speak to you. When do you perform? When is your gig?
So we're going to be playing on the View stage on Sunday at 12:45, which I'm really looking forward to. And there's a load of fantastic local acts on that day as well. Alongside the big headliners, we've got people like Catalyst, we've got Web Moms, we've got a Jam and Meme DJ set, which is going to be really fun as well. So alongside Kings of Leon, there's loads of really, really good local acts. So if anybody can get out and watch those guys, it's fantastic to get out and support.
Nice to catch up with you, Sam. Have a great day today, and yeah, look at those images.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much. Wish you were here. Cheers.
We got a bit of an insight into what the weather's like there as well. Sarah